Hello everyone, here I am. It is past 7 today and I am not in my classroom. I am home. I arrived a few minutes ago. My wife and I stopped and bought some dinner. It was a long day. My wife is also a teacher and she had a staff meeting at her school. And we at our school have state testing, so it was quite a busy day and students were energetic and they were, doing something that is not their usual routine. So they were very, very active today. And also after that, I am fortunate enough to be part of the team that interviews teachers for next year. So I was able to also listen to some great ideas of teachers that could possibly be part of our school next year. They had strategies and just wonderful ideas that they wanted to implement. So it was a long day, but it was an awesome day today. And I want to thank all of those who viewed last video about the importance of calling parents with good reviews about their kids. And I also want to thank the ones who subscribed. Thank you so much. I was very humbled by a comment that I just received about just encouraging me to continue with this work of sharing my experiences that could be helpful for many teachers out there. And I know that teachers out there have many strategies and experiences that would be awesome to share. So I would be so honored if you would comment and just share. Teachers, the more we collaborate, the better teachers we become. So please share your experiences and strategies. I wanted to mention, there was a friend that called me and said, hey, Renee, what if the teacher does not want to, I said wanna, I'm so used to listening to my students, does not want to give their personal phone number. So true, there are some teachers who feel uncomfortable doing that, but they want to communicate with parents. So you can always give out the school phone number and tell them to call you at a specific time, and you can make yourself available, or you can call with that number and make yourself available. So there is always a way, and many parents nowadays have computers, so you could also do email. You could do, different ways. Just our job is to communicate with parents and let them know how great their kids are doing, right? So today, I want to share something that took me a little bit to actually understand and internalize. And it is about, let me start with this anecdote that happened to me. So I had this kid, the first year that I was teaching in this school. Oh man, he was such a challenge. I wish I could tell you his name, but I'm not going to. It just sounds better when I say his name, right? But no. Anyways, I worked and worked and worked with him. And I just felt he just did not want to be in my classroom, or he didn't like me, or I don't know exactly what was going on, but I talked to him. I did all sorts of whatever I could do to get through him, but nothing worked. There were days that I thought, well, maybe I'm getting through him, but no, nothing. So one day, I don't know exactly what was happening in the classroom. He got really upset, very upset. He threw the desks and he started cursing at me, and he was just, I couldn't understand it. And I was shocked. I didn't know what to do. I had never had this happen to me before. And he was just out of control. Luckily, the teacher across the hall, which was my savior, quickly ran into my classroom, and she had been trained to sort of restrain the kids, and she was able to restrain him, took him out, calm him down, took him to the office, and so I was hurt. Said, after all I've done for this child, and he has the goals to call me all these things and to make this scene in my classroom in front of all the other students. I was so angry, and I quite honestly, I was hurt. And I don't remember if it was that same teacher or if it was somebody else, but someone said, Rene, don't take it personal. Don't take it personal. Just let it go. Let it go. Don't take it personal. This kid probably did not want to hurt you. He was just going through, who knows what he was going through, and he was in your classroom and he just decided to act out. But don't take it personal. Well, I sort of listened to that advice and, don't take it personal, but it was personal. It was personal to me. This was a student that I'm working and putting all my energy into, and he's going to treat me that way? It is personal. But I thought about it. I thought about it. And I finally internalized it. It's not personal. It's not personal. It's not personal. And little by little, I made it part of my strategy toolbox. Don't take it personal. I'm not saying that we should let students get away with all sorts of disrespect and all sorts of misbehavior. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that when we work in these schools or in any school, we have to learn to choose our battles. And what I'm also saying is that when those students that we're really working with hurt us, or we feel like they're hurting us, we need to learn to let it go and not take it personal. Because if we do take it personal, then we are going to be tempted to retaliate. And when we retaliate, then we lose our focus. And we are not trying to motivate anymore. We are not teaching anymore. We are just basically trying to get back. And we could easily lose our focus. So, by the way, that child, last year he came to visit my classroom. And do you know that he apologized? He did. And it almost made me cry. Not quite, because I still, but it brought peace. It brought, yes, maybe he didn't do it to hurt me, to get me upset. So one thing that I have learned, and one strategy that I continually use, is not to take things personally. Do I react at students at times? Yes, there are times that it is needed. There are times that I have to tell them, no, that's not going to fly. But even when I react, I don't take it personal. That way I can continue focused on what really matters, which is, for me as a teacher, motivating my students and teaching them. So when you are tempted to take it personal, don't do it. Don't do it. It's gonna steal your peace of mind, and it might just take your focus away from the important things, which is to teach our students. Don't take it personal. Thank you so much. Today I don't have to worry about the janitor coming. I only have to worry about my wife watching Jeopardy. But she promised that she was going to keep it very low. And I missed Jeopardy tonight, which is one of my, well, the one show that I really enjoy, because I wanted to have the video ready for tomorrow. And remember, every day when you go to your classroom and students do something that hurts you, don't take it personal. Have a great day.